pray to God I ain't never dying, bro. If I ever owe you, you ain't never going, bro. Everything you seen been the realest shit you saw. What the business is, keep minds on the line. Devil on my side.
Welcome back to another episode of the SitDown. You're here with me, Rob Lee.
At K Youngin.
Perfect.
And hey, another week number 2. Another bunch of topics. You know, we like to discuss the current happenings and things irrelevant. So let's go ahead and get into this. I mean, right now a big thing for fashion. I mean, other than different brands, you got your truck fit. You know, people still wear polo, but
I hope they bleep that out. We ain't getting paid for it.
Everything still is relevant around the kicks you with.
Looking to get paid.
I'm looking to get paid.
Please pay me.
It is what it is.
But
what's your sneaker?
He chose vices. I'm gonna have to go with the masses. The shoe that I wish I got this year is the Galaxy foam posits. I know a lot of people hyped them up because they were so rare and everything, but that was a shoe that I personally wanted to wear, not just to sit in my closet and say, "Oh, I got the pair," but for me to walk out and be like, "Oh shit." He got them on.
Galaxy was crazy though, man. Like I still want a pair. I haven't got a pair yet. I refuse to pay that much for the sneak, but it is worth it, you know. But spending a stack $1,500 to get a dead stock pair to make sure they're legit. That's too much for me. It's all I can hand. I think if I had to pick a sneaker, just based off what I've seen happen when that sneaker released, I had to go to Air Yeezy too, man. Purple was on ride with me when that sneak dropped. We was playing Call of Duty. That sneaker dropped. The whole game stopped moving, except for one person.
I was running around and people were not moving anymore.
There was not one person. Everybody ran to their computers. They phoned off with the Twitter alerts. Bloop, new release Air Yeezy 2 available. And that, I'm mad I didn't get a pair, man.
It's true. I slept on that. And that kept me. That is true. That was very.
It was a hot release, man.
Because
I'm mad I didn't get them.
I didn't. You know what? I didn't really want to wear them. I just wanted the value of what they were going to be as a selling price was just.
I was gonna wear them.
And that's where I differ. I didn't miss them because I didn't like the shoe itself. I'm not a reseller, so I can care less whether or not.
But you see an opportunity like that.
But it's all about personal. It's all about personal style and stuff. You know what I mean? It's all about what you. Me, I don't buy a shoe just to have it. If it's in my collection, it's getting worn. It may not be worn that next weekend, but it's gonna get worn. It's gonna get creased. It's gonna get dirty.
I gotta give honorable mention to the Galaxy Bronze, man. Them LeBron All-Star weekend.
Well, Nike changed the game this year. When they went Galaxy theme for the weekend, that whole weekend, I love my Galaxy dunks, and a lot of people still don't know.
The Reds are my favorite ones. I mean, obviously the Blake Griffins to me are the all-time.
That don't even count.
They didn't even
finally release them. They've been releasing.
But out of all the Galaxies, I would probably prefer them more than the Reds.
They were more original.
LeBron was hot.
The Reds this year is gonna be tough.
I hope you do something hot this year, Nike, for 2013 All-Star Week. Hope there's something hot. That Galaxy theme.
It's back to Galaxy. It's back to Galaxy.
Man,
they're all stars.
They're sticking with officially release those images, man. I'm just hoping for something, man. Those purple LeBron.
It's hard to top. That's really hard to top. Some of the fatigue joint wouldn't have worked for me.
That's why
I'm glad that's just a regular release because I thought that was terrible.
I think they finally listened to their fans, bro. That's what it was. Had to. But there's no way they could have released that and got away with it. Like that's very disrespectful. That's wrong to the community.
Well, foam's on their way out. I mean, at this point, everybody has a pair of foam pods.
That's true.
It used to be, oh, you got a pair of foams? I missed them. I didn't get them. But then,
no way, it won't be that. That'll be what color you got.
Yeah, they got.
That's what it's going to be.
They got the Skittle color coming out. They got the Skittle way color. They got pink. The black came out. They got the white came out.
The purple and orange ones, I'm probably gonna get.
The Phoenix.
I like Phoenix colorways.
You can buy them now for $600.
They're sexy. They sexy. I still think the pinks and the black ones are like.
Them stealths is pretty in person, man.
I've seen the stealths. I'm not.
I pray to God I ain't never dying, bro. If I ever owe you, you ain't never going, bro. Everything you seen been the realest shit you saw. What the business is, keep minds on the line. Devil on my side.
6th of February.
Damn, we about the same.
We talking about this. We about the same shit. We talking about this.
Well, if y'all want to know what we talking about relationships, and I think that it's something that y'all need to know. We need to touch on because guys don't really talk about it, so we're gonna be real on this show and the sit down hashtag. But I know y'all be wanting to know. We're gonna tell y'all today why we think the relationships don't ever last.
Team single.
He's the only guy single at the table, so you do the math. But
for the love of kid.
I think trust is an issue. That's probably the biggest one. I think girls get too. When you get to that stage in a relationship where it's already established. You get to that bump where you just can't trust him, and sometimes they go overboard. And the ones that go overboard, that's where the relationship cracks. That's just, I mean, how I feel about it. They always, right when they get to that bump, you can always overcome the hump, but some of them, it's for the
So, how many bumps have you had in your relationship?
in this relationship that I'm currently in right now,
You've been in it for like, y'all have been like 6 years each.
about 3.
See, and what about you, Rob? 3, 4?
Bump every other month. Nah, maybe like maybe 2, 3, something like that. But I think I mean, you're gonna come to a bump in any kind of relationship, whether it's just a friendship, whether you meet with a person at work, whether it's just somebody that you associate with. But I think it starts way earlier. I think it's all about expectations. I think a lot of people come into a relationship with way false expectations. Like, let's say for instance you meet a girl at the club. My last expectation is for her to be my girl. That's my last expectation. I'm looking for fun. I may be looking for a couple months. I may be looking for a Christmas present.
You got your exceptions.
But I'm not looking for. I mean, I mean, like you said, you got exceptions. You may be like, you know what, this may become something. But most people jump in with the wrong expectations. How many times have you met a girl, you talk to her, and you like, yo, she's cool just to kick it with. Next thing you know, she's hitting you up every day. Like, oh, you didn't answer my phone call. And that's not even been a love. You like, we weren't even on that type of level.
I hate phone calls, man.
Even text messages. I get busy.
How can you hate phone
Because I work on the phones all day, man.
I understand that, but a general conversation with a female,
you gotta be able to convo with a
text
female.
me, man. Text me.
That might be your problem. Communication is also a key, dog.
That communication.
Wow.
You can text me. We can have the same conversation we can have in a voice chat through a text. We can Skype though. You know, video chat is a little bit better.
So what's the difference between a video chat and a phone chat?
I don't like phone chat. You know, it's different when you can actually, be like, instead of sitting there.
I think it's a lot easier to do the phone. They're not there to see your reaction.
I don't know how
you can feed it to the.
Because I hate, like I said, I work
I don't
on
have
the
to.
phone.
I don't have to talk on the phone.
You don't. You live with them. That's different. But I'm saying, like, when you first start, like, I hate phones, man. Every time I work,
the phone conversation is critical.
In the beginning stages, you gotta be able to carry.
Text me.
You gotta be able to carry a conversation with people.
I agree with you on that, but we can talk about that in person, man. We can go out somewhere and talk. That's cool. But phone, no, throw that shit out the window.
Who
man.
just does that?
No phone. I mean, it's cool every once in a while, but not, every hour, 1 hour, all that.
But I mean, and that's something else that comes into a problem later in the relationship. That's expectations. Because I go out with you doesn't mean I have to talk to you every hour on the hour.
That's true.
I feel like I talk to you sufficiently when I do talk to you.
Now, are y'all on a short leash or y'all got a long leash on what y'all can do?
It's both. There's no such thing as a short and long. There's a leash, and that's where it stops at.
You want a leash.
You got restrictions. You got boundaries. Some are longer than others. Some you can sneak outside the boundary and creep back in before they see you. But there's still a leash there
that you respect.
I don't know about you respect it, but you got to deal with it.
You know it's in your mind, regardless.
I really can't say a leash. I just think we have understanding. I mean, what hers is hers and what mine is mine.
He understands what a leach is.
That's what it is.
I mean, I can't say it like that. It's just, I'm not gonna like. It goes back to trust. I trust her. I don't. At the end of the day, I don't feel like she's gonna come home to me at the end of the day. If something was ever happened, I wouldn't want to know anyway. That's how I feel. I wouldn't even want to know. I don't look for it.
That's another problem.
I don't look for it at all.
Guys don't look for stuff, and females do, and then get surprised when they find it, and look at you like, why is it there? You look at them like, why do you expect it to be there?
Vice versa too. For some dudes.
I don't have time for that. I have so much on my plate on the everyday, daily basis that I have to handle, whether it's business-wise or there's stuff with family.
Yeah.
I don't have time to be worried about what my girl's doing on the phone with somebody else. It's on the phone. You know what I mean?
Well, if it's on the phone, it ain't with me, so you good. Shit, you good. You ain't gotta worry about kids.
So, why you think that most relationship?
I'm in the clear. I just don't, man. It's just I just get to the point where I just look at you and I can't see myself going further than what we went.
Just
I'm talking about like a future, like a
out of nowhere.
Like
but how early do you look at that?
Nothing.
How early do you look at that though?
Honestly, within like 3 to 4 months. Like,
That's a long time because I give you 3 to 4 days.
I'm not just talking to her though. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm still messing with other females in a 3 to 4 month period.
I can see
But
3 to 4 days.
She might have something good for you that you're like, damn. Let me see what I'm giving another try.
If you can't see where that's gonna head in 3 to 4 days, how many chicks have you had? Well, not 3 to 4 days. 3 to 4 conversations or interactions. You should be able to see where this is hitting for.
But that's
This is very
That's
true.
both short term and long time.
I'm
3 to 4
talking-
conversation knows whether I'm gonna hit it now or I'm gonna work the
Now
hit.
y'all had some type of relation, you know, like Bill Clinton-esque. You probably would hold on to her if it was that good for a couple of months. Like, you know, maybe this my mind a little blurry right now. Let me
Why? I think the value of
That's a man.
pussy is overrated these days. I find myself here alone. So I'm in a position that I put myself. It's the second week in a row where I've said something inappropriate. I'd like to apologize to all the viewers out there. If you're offended by my statements, I apologize. If you're offended by the words I use, I apologize. At the end of the day, I'm just a man with a beard. And again, I apologize. Hold on. Let me explain myself. Let me explain myself. It's kind of like how you said. You got to come with more than the table besides just that. And that's where expectations come in at.
That's true.
If you expect me to be enticed by just that one factor, you're wrong.
I can't even say that.
Not saying, trust me, because I love it.
It's power.
It's definite. There's definite power behind it.
It's a lot of control behind it, man.
Don't start with a P.
But even $100 bill
Very true.
No, I blame
is a shadow compared to $1 million bank account.
That's true.
I'm not saying it's worthless, and I'm not saying that it's not something that we need to survive, because it's definitely a need. That whole wanting it is not true.
It's definitely a must.
That has to be here. That has to be part of the equation. But there's other things that come into factor other than that.
That's true.
Girls these days don't even know how to cook.
That's also
This
true.
is very true. But that's
Girls don't know how to cook.
relationship.
Girls don't know how to
I
clean.
That is critical.
I
They
can't
don't,
cook my
they don't know how to
damn
cook. They don't know how to
Damn.
clean. They don't know how to carry themselves in certain places. Like simple things. Not saying that all your job is supposed to be cook and clean and take care of your boy. You know what I mean? It's just that you have to be able to do more than just say, I'll bust it open. And I walk in the crib and ain't nothing to eat. That's not acceptable.
Disrespectful.
Exactly. That's not acceptable.
That's disrespectful.
If I'm home all day, I'll cook. I have no problem with
There
it.
is
Every
three
crib will be
things
clean.
in a relationship that you can never do in a relationship.
Tell
And
them.
cooking is all three.
Tell them.
Cooking is all three.
Y'all know the saying.
You have to be able to.
Y'all know the saying. A meal is a way to a man's heart, followed by some of that. But you gotta have that first part.
I'll take a meal any day.
I do like a meal.
So why you think relationships don't last? I mean, you don't never be in a relationship, so
You know what, man?
So, yeah.
Let
That's
me
a good
explain
point.
something to y'all. It's you know how I always get a new car like every 6-8 months.
understandable.
This is
Money long.
truth.
And, you know, it's
That
sad.
won't say
Sadly, you know, that's the longest relationship I've ever been in was 6 months. The longest relationship. I'm 25. Longest relationship I've ever had was 6 months.
That used to be my high school.
Now,
kind of thing.
and now, you know, I'm thinking that, you know, as I'm getting older, as me going through all these cars, I think I'm having that same attachment problem that I had with females for a long period of time that I have with my cars.
Now,
And that's just being real.
a female will say to you, "Is it a fear of commitment?" But I'm not gonna ask you that because I don't think it is a fair commitment. I just think you get bored.
I think that's what it is.
AKA, you gotta bring something more to it than just being.
I need something. You know, when you get a car, you get it. You know, like, all right, this is my car. Then maybe 6 months later, you get 10 of your car. Like, all right, now it's something new. Then you know, another 6 months, you might get like speakers put in. But something new again.
Then the rim game.
And then the rim comes in. You're like, oh, I got nothing left to do. What am I still here for? You know,
There's a lot more you can do, but that's another topic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I heard one thing.
We'll talk about
that
culture.
was like the most dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
You said it every day to me.
That was dumb.
You
That
hit
was-
a new low.
That's a new low. Well,
You
I'm
hit
being
a new
real,
low.
man.
I didn't say that's a new low.
A car
That's his new
compared to
low.
a woman.
It's just the way my mentality looks at things, man. I can't explain it. It's just how.
What you mean? We compare cars with women every day.
True.
You
but
go outside and you look at your car, you be like, look at my baby.
I do.
That's
You.
true.
But I can do that with my girl too.
Very true. Same thing here.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I can call
I
somebody.
couldn't sit here and look at my car.
Text them, I should say. I don't like
I mean,
calling.
let's be honest. I mean, your car's
Watch
not.
it walk away and say, look at my bitch.
I texted to you. I might tweet it.
Your car can't pleasure you like your female.
That's very true. I never said it could.
But they even can put those two in the same
I'm just saying,
category.
just for the
I
way of
just
thinking,
can't.
man. I
My
don't
car
know.
can't cook.
It could.
My car
technically
can't-
it
my car
You
can't
put an egg
fix
on your
the
engine, it'll cook.
My question to you is:
I
will you
wouldn't
ever
disrespect
attempt to
my
put
car.
an egg on your engine? That's what I'm
No.
saying. So you can never put these
But
two
it
in the
can
same
cook.
category.
Technically, it can cook. I'm just saying. Newton's law of physics.
So why don't your relationships last longer than 6 months?
It's all because I'm not going to front. It's me. I'm the one that cuts it off, man. But you know the crazy thing is I'm still cool with all of my exes. Like I never broke it off on some bleep you kind of I don't like you this and that. I'm just real like look I don't think it's gonna work. I just kind of tell them then I skate away for a couple months and I text them again like yo what's up what you doing?
That's respectful, because me,
scared of
I'm disrespectful. I get busy. I'm busy. Growing up, what happened? Yo, I've been busy. I ain't got time.
Man, I said, I'm cool. I'm cool with all my exes, man. I got love for all of
So
them.
what, you scared of relationships?
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm scared of that 5-year loan. That 6-year loan commitment.
Maybe we need to find somebody
Compare it to a car
that keeps his
again.
attention for
Sad, man. At the end of the day, no matter what to you, it's just gonna be a car. It's gonna be another 5-year
It's another
car
thing that
loan.
you're gonna ride along with.
You really need a woman in your life.
I think we need to find somebody who can keep his attention for longer than 6 months.
Hashtag for the love of kid. Get my
That's what it's gonna
attention,
be. For the love of kids.
Hashtag it, man.
I like that.
Hashtag me.
For the love of kids.
At
For
K.I.N.
the love of kids.
It had to be like that.
I think he needs. If you really feel you're up to the challenge, if you can feel like you can keep his attention for longer than 6 months, you might want to ask him.
Who wants to do the challenge?
Pray to God I ain't never dying, bro. If I ever owe you, you ain't never going, bro. Everything you seen been the realest shit you saw. What the business is, keep minds on the line. Devil